Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we fixed what we had amiss. As I mentioned, the Princess's Secret slide. With my horrendous memory, I forgot to do that. So we got that done, and we also finished Wet Dry World. So now it is time to go into the next course, Tall, Tall Mountain. And, oh, we already did the first mission. Never mind. Okay, so starting off with Mission 2. Mission 2 in the English version is known as Mystery of the Monkey Cage. Now, to briefly explain, I know you don't like hearing as a kid, but you know what? I love to talk about my childhood, and this is one of the this game was one of the is a precious memory to my childhood. It is a jewel to my childhood, in fact. So I will talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what this mission meant to me as a child. When I was a child, or why do I keep saying that? When I was young, I always thought that this monkey, like you were supposed to you know, punch him or something, but then I realized that when you punch that monkey, he takes your hat. And yes, there's another way that you can use. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. But yeah, that's basically that monkey, if you punch him, will take your hat and run off with it. In fact, actually, I think there's a better way to get up this mountain without sliding. Dude, camera, seriously. I was about to say the camera in this. I forgot to say that the camera can be a big pain in the butt sometimes. Now, anyways, as a child, I really didn't understand this mission because I saw the monkey, but I never saw the cage, and that was why it was such a confusion to me. But that's why it was so confusing to me. But nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and head up the mountain. I forgot the little trick you can do there. It's a little skip, so you don't have to go all the way around the mountain, which can be quite painstaking sometimes. I remember in my childhood days, I used to my dad, because when I came across a mission, because there were later missions that I didn't understand how to do, and you know, for a change, instead of referencing my great uncle, I'm going to reference my dad, because all parents love to help their kids with video games. Wow. That's what happens when you don't pay attention in Fall Mountain. That's what basically that's what my dad always called it, because he would always fall off the edge, and so instead of calling it Tall Mountain, we called it Fall Mountain. And my mother, who loves to use, who is very creative, has a very colorful vocabulary, called it Monotonous Mountain, because personally my mother does not like video games. She hates Mario with a passion. Please don't ask me why, I don't know, but you can hate this video for me saying that, I don't really care, but anyways, she just never really liked video games in general. She thought that, you know, video games were too violent, and that, you know, and she completely disagreed with my dad, who was the opposite side. He wanted me to have video games because my father always thought that video games brought happiness to a child. And it's true. I mean, this game really brought a lot of happiness to me as a little kid. I mean, literally, I got my Nintendo 64 in the year 2000. So I was only 2 years old. All right. Well, now that we're here, let's go ahead and talk about what you're supposed to do for this mission. I expect to see this sped up. Wow. Wow. This is just. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I've fallen off the mountain twice now, or is that 3 times? And if I could quit getting hit by balls, as wrong as that sounds. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Please don't. See, that is another thing I can't stand about Mario, is how when you push the button to punch, instead of punching, he does a belly dive sometimes, and it leads you up the mountain, and holy crap, I actually caught the little son of a bee. So in Japanese right now, he's just saying, "Hey, let me go, asshole! I wasn't doing anything to you!" And in the English version, there would be 2 options here. You could hold on or let him go. I believe this option is let him go. At least I hope it is, because if you pick the wrong option, I actually don't know what happens. I guess the monkey just starts running again. So you follow him. As slow as he is, you would think he'd be faster, as monkeys can run at lightning speed. You get over here, talk to him, and in English he's saying yee hee hee hee, and that's just in Japanese. He's laughing, and it has the smiley face character. And as you can see, I'm falling right down to the star, and that is how Mystery in the Monkey Cage is done. Alright. I score. I love it. I'm obsessed with that sound, aren't I? I don't know why, I just am. Alright, mission 3. Now, I don't quite remember the... I know you're gonna keep telling me to go to Japanese class, so... If you must, please, you can post that comment if you really feel that it's necessary, that you must do so. If you really feel that you must do so, Goomba? What are you doing? Okay, I've never seen a Goomba get stuck like that. And once again, some jerk prank callers are calling me. I know, unfortunately at my house we do get a lot of prank calls, and, it gets quite annoying when prank callers keep calling you and they never stop, because, one of the things that it's a real... Oh no, it was Scary Shrooms Red Coins. That was the mission in the English version. Okay, just to say that. Now, these mushrooms, I hate these things because all it takes is one little slip and you fall, and you'll fall off the mountain and die. So those things are literally. This is why this is one of my least favorite this is probably going to be in my hardest Super Mario 64 missions, because Scary Shrooms Red Coins there is a big potential for you to die in this mission, because a lot of times what'll happen is you'll miss the mushroom and you'll instead I'm gonna get thrown off the mountain. Oh, thank you, wind! Thank you, wind! I love you! I love you, wind! I love the wind! Even though sometimes it can be annoying as hell, and why... Are you stuck? No, don't! Ah, shite! That's the one thing I hate about these big purple grape... I think they're called Chuckyas, but... Yeah, that's right, Chuckyas. I keep forgetting the name of them. But when they... I know I always end up getting thrown off a level because... You know, I go to pick them up, and instead, as I was saying in the previous mission, you know, instead of punching, Mario belly dives, and Mario belly dives and misses the, what was I gonna say? Oh, and goes flying off the side of the... No! Damn it. Too bad.
Mamma mia!
Now I'm gonna pause the fast forwarding here for a second, because there is actually another slide, believe it or not, in addition to the Princess's Secret slide. So that makes 2 slides in Super Mario 64. The reason I'm doing this is because, as you know, as with every red coin mission, I also do the 100 coin mission to get it out of the way, since 100 coin missions can be rather tedious at times. I really hope I didn't come in here with too many coins, because if I did, the problem is if you come into this slide with too many coins, and obviously the 100 coin star appears when you collect the 100th coin. The problem with doing that is, when you do that, if you come in here with too many coins, no, please don't, okay. For a second I thought I was gonna go flying off the end. And with all this bad luck I've been having with this game, I probably would have gone flying off the edge. Okay. Thank the Lord for that one. Now since I've fast-forwarded most of this episode away, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue commentating from this point on, but I just wanted to show off the slide, a sneak peek at the slide, before I actually went down it. I'll rotate the camera here just to, so I can actually see where the ledge is, because this can be rather annoying. Can I rotate the camera more? Thank you. And up here. Ha! There's our 100th coin, or 100th coin, 100th. Oh yeah, 100th coin. That's right. Uh-oh, did I screw myself? Okay, thank God. For a second I thought I had gotten the star in an inaccessible location, because that does happen sometimes. That does happen sometimes where you, that's what I was talking about on the slide, how you gotta be careful. Because if you time it wrong, because if you don't time it right, what'll happen is, or if you go in there with too many coins, what I was trying to say, what'll end up happening is, you'll get all the coins, and then what'll happen is, you'll get all the coins, and the problem is you won't be able to, God, this camera is really off today. Shoot. No, wind, please don't help me this time. Okay, for a second I was afraid the wind was gonna blow me off, and because I was trying to long jump to that mushroom, and if I had died there, well, actually, since I got the 100 coins, it wouldn't be too bad, but I just hate the scary Shrooms coins with a passion, so. Alright, so now we move on to mission number 4. I believe this is the, slide mission, which is pretty easy. Now, one little trick here is if you come over here and jump, the wind will carry you to the top, and I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot to mention that trick, and wow. It's 4-way input, man. Don't you just love 4-way input? You can only go and you cannot go directly straight. You have to go in a diagonal straight motion. Don't you just love emulators with their 4-way input? Actually, one of my tech friends suggested that I get an N64 to N64 controller that or USB adapter, so I can actually plug it into my laptop, so I don't have to use the stupid keyboard with 4-way input. And I mean, I really would like to get one of those, but the problem is my funding has been cut on because I also would like to start doing computer videos of me repairing computers when I actually get a chance to, but the problem is my funding's been cut. My parents are no longer allowing me to use their credit card even with their permission, so I have to rely on Visa gift cards, and I'm not making this up. This isn't a joke. So yeah, until I can until Hanukkah, because I'm Jewish, I don't celebrate Christmas, I'm not going to be able to buy myself a USB adapter. But if any of you want to donate one to me, feel free. I'm not saying you have to. Just a request, possible request. And yeah, just wanted to get the message out there. Yeah, we're already coming near the end of this episode, so I think we should have time, hopefully, I'm not jinxing it, we should have time to finish Tall Tall Mountain today. That is, if we don't fail miserably. Okay, Mission 5. In the English version, this would be known as Breathtaking View from the Bridge. So where is this bridge, you're asking? Well, I don't know if you guys noticed this, for those of you who have not played Super Mario 64 before, and wow, I didn't just use the wind ride, I'm an idiot. That's okay, I'll just go the normal way. Actually, I'm glad I actually went the normal way, because there's, for the next mission, we need to unlock the cannon in this level. Now, if we can stop falling off the dang mountain, maybe I could get to this point. Okay, yeah, actually, it is better to take the wind. It's a little risky riding the wind, though, because sometimes the Chuck-You will be right on the edge. And if he's right there, then he'll throw you off the level. Just so you know, this is where the bob-omb for the cannon is. He's right here. The reason I'm pointing this out is because you do need to have the cannon unlocked, obviously for the next mission. So, actually, can I get back up here by wall jumping? I said, is this... Okay, maybe this is a solid ledge that I can't grab onto. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go back down. I'll meet you guys back at the top of the mountain. I'll meet you guys at the bridge where I'm getting to. So, see you guys then. Alright, so here we are at the mountain. I don't know if you can see that star in the waterfall, but that's the star we're aiming for. Now, you might have wondered what this switch does, because I haven't stepped on it. It looks like it just makes a block appear there, right? Well, guess what? My dog would shut up so I can hear this. There's actually a block. It actually makes a block appear there, which I never knew as a kid, and that's the only reason I didn't know how to do the mission. And even my great-uncle couldn't figure that one out. Alright, so now it is time for the final mission, Blast to the Lonely Mushroom. Now, you saw in the previous mission that we unlocked the cannon. Well, but you didn't really recognize the location where the cannon opened, right? How do you get there? Well, it's kind of hidden. And fail miserably. So, now I'm back here. There's one little mushroom here that's special. Why is that? Because it warps you. It contains a warp that will warp you to where the cannon is. So you come down here, and now basically what you have to do is you have to hump against this wall here. Yes, I know, Nintendo forces us to hump the wall as much as because basically every Nintendo game has to have a character humping something, right, guys? No. But one reason I consider this one of the hardest missions is because you only have one shot at this. If you mess it up, you have to go all the way back and try again. So let's see if I got it. There we go. We got it. But yeah, cause I've been practicing that shot for a while now. But if you don't practice that, you're probably gonna be there for a while. All right. So in this episode, we finished Tall Mountain, and I guess it's time to. So we'll move on to the next course, course 13, in the next episode. See you guys then.